is a top-notch. The Dallas Cowboys against the Giants. Their start. They've been down 14-3 early. Him and Zeke Elliott turns it into a 7-yard gain.
Had a career year last year. Game against Baltimore. How they're anxious to get back.
Second and 4th down battle.
So surprised a lot of people last week against
flanking Dak. Prescott on the move. So it's a very fast.
Stands it down in distance. And so they're on 3rd down trying to eliminate
Smith Marset and makes the fair catch at the 50. In his 6th year, number 6 Cowboys in his career. See if he can.
Film would show, obviously, Lamar Jackson, settled into the game and get his.
Start with a fullback in the lineup. 4 years in Buffalo, last year in Houston.
Brian Dable comes out, as you said. Let's try to test that Dallas against the run.
Running extra protection in the backfield. Nowhere. Bunched up at the line.
I think the greatest thing there, you could see, if you're wondering, with Mike Zimmer.
And the 33-yard line, that's going to set up a.
Jones did a pretty good job. Recognize that and get the ball out. Give him a shot.
This is only field goal attempt. This off the foot of Greg Joseph, and it. So the Giants on prime. The cross hands. And another. Speaking of flags, we're going to show you something. Determine what's happening here.
One of the receiving team. The first down.
Kirk.
15-yard penalty. Face mask on 80. That would have been 1st and 10 at the 17-yard.
Much of a stink.
Yep.
Who was not very happy last week. Nunez Roches. Then basically said during the week, my fault.
And Dallas kind of surprised all the week and kind of own it.
See that in college and
this week he's still kind of finding those big numbers.
2nd and 5 stays in the block. And
in the way that he let his second quarter fumble, look in the mirror and saw a man who's already.
You got Deuce Vaughn in the game. That shot in the flat and.
Pass interference. Offense
Kickoff. Lining up illegal.
With Drew Phillips and Adoree Jackson downfield.
They back.
The accuracy, pretty tight coverage right in front of CeeDee Lamb.
Fired. Caught. Lamb ready tonight.
He and Dak on the sideline early and often.
Second quick throw. And
a lot of us are in this offense that go in the backfield.
Even Cavante. There's caught. Cooks saving a touchdown there. 1st and goal.
It's very tough for Flott to be able to come up.
To Dowdle. He gets Giants 5-yard line.
Cooper BB power extend with his.
On the 2nd and goal. Gervais fires, tip in.
A hold by the rookie left tackle. You have 2 Thibodeau on the other side. If you're going to double and be concerned with Lawrence.
Thibodeau on one side. 2nd down and goal. Takes off. Scores. But
this one back. Zone, but I think it's going to come.
There's no foul on the play.
That the Cowboys were ready to touchdown to Dallas.
Center 50 city. He gets a hold of the jersey right there with and Dallas gets that touchdown. Heck of a
call. Brandon Aubrey for the extra.
What's your memory of that night?
Meanwhile, we're going to get a run back here.
That was a fun one for you.
To win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Phil Winfrey made her syndicated debut. Singletary is the running blow, and that's exactly what they did.
Going to hustle, try to get over to the play, and his
knee lifted. So 3rd Myers a little behind Nick.
Are overshown, and they're going to try college at Texas, going back to the round that.
Greg Joseph now 52-yarder early, a little high, but Dylan Boys on this Thursday night.
Near the end, tries to get involved in the tackle. The referee saw it, and Parsons didn't.
So Joseph take 1 and 2. For the Thursday Spotlight presented by Backfield. First time for Zeke, getting the 4 overall pick. And
it was taken off the field and right into the blue tent.
Helmet. So good news. And taken down in the backfield here. So Dallas face now.
Ball off reading 51.
Pressure. Cut it short. Ferguson without a huddle. They will. Started to lose his balance, but
weeks again. You're just not used to being physical in the run game.
Say to the sideline. CeeDee Lamb. Touch.
after the play on sports disqualification. The 15
here. Nice job picking it up by Dak Prescott to see the pre-snap.
This makes it a 48-yard, and for Aubrey, that 14-6 on Thursday night football. 5 yards field goal. The opening kickoff last week at Cleveland.
Parsons so far in his start. Pulls on tonight. 0 pressures, by the way. His helmet, hoping he'll be able to come back.
Terry. Second and 8. That's what
the runner was down by.
Yeah, and he's talked to come out there.
Well, you hear.
No.
All right.
Out until he hits the surface.
Meanwhile,
Dallas is challenging the ruling
to get the first down. Daniel Jones on this drive, which has consumed
the block from the rookie Theo Johnson. That zone read look makes him
free, but dropping it, taking it all the way down the field goes line, and everybody's going to come back in that direction.
We have an eligible player downfield.
Brag on what it didn't secure the football, and the ball is out.
Did not take that
out there.
Set at 25, 15 now. It'll be second and fits right there. Talking about second and 14. Tackle made immediately. 14th play.
Protecting Daniel Jones, 5 of 8 on third to start off on the right.
There's your defensive alert. Flags.
He did 3 hard counts there.
It's third down.
Eyes a little bit.
Call the timeout.
He's finding the open receiver, obviously. All round, it's not just what Brian Dable's trying to do and how they're.
Eli Manning. You got the history of this. Yeah, he couldn't have loved watching hard Cowboys to avoid the runoffs. They want to get the sack for the moment, but gets sacked.
Fourth down.
Now Aluminum get 4th and 3. Musical on Thursday Night Football. And then they've got Brandon Aubrey as their 5th.
So we've talked a lot about it. You get 4 hands on it. I mean, that's what you have. Boom, comes down and makes that play.
Already has 3 sacks. His pass caught over the middle. So Prescott is now 12.
Thinking at the very least, field goal range. They have the one way from making a big play.
Dak's only missed in a row and make that to the line quickly.
5 yards away from having a shot in it.
Not farther. That's Thibodeau blowing kisses. Seconds. Kisses. Seconds. We always thought Sherwin. They have to use the sideline here. Mouse.
Now let's go back to the previous, but instead the power rush.
You have 2 more flags in the backfield and any number of calls coming your way.
He tackled Tip.
5. Holding.
Play. Here he is jumping off sides. The play and Guyton, obviously.
In the last 2 minutes, guy comes off.
Bill talking just kind of just a lot of flags. In 20 seconds, if they get tackled, unless they're able to pick up the first down.
Right now. Will he have a shot to the outside, low down, and in comes
break there with a holding call because they would have had it start the second half.
Offense number 30. 5-yard penalty.
What was that in first half? Laundry
to throw in the second half. These ones are filthy. He'll bounce inside the 5. We kind of feel
will enforce it at the succeeding.
Here we go. NFC South battle. Thursday night football matchup next with flags.
Hopefully we get it.
Dallas 14 over Manhattan. Started the third quarter after the second most. Has been great tonight. Giants after. So Kirk Herbstreit to the first half.
I think the question outstanding. It looks like a different group downhill, which is great. This is going to be incredibly efficient. Which guy turnover that maybe end up winning?
This is Trace comes out, and that's the
sharp, but with those 9 except
pass is caught and taken down at the.
So they use Nate also 13, try to create
Coming in, but it's out. Pretty soon you're sitting. Field goal is good. It's 14. A lot of success in Green Bay. Has had a lot of success.
All about the post. Like you said, you get into the postseason.
So Joseph, who's done the job tonight, touchback here. Division guys with good careers, but To the outside goes looking down.
Dak Prescott, if you're just tuning in, and here he gets a nice block, picking up that blitz, green, and make a big play there. So
Ferguson taking is the Cowboy. Lipke 1 for 6. Halfway Dowdle. And
see what they might want. Name as the Dallas Cowboys start.
Emmitt Smith. See
Pollard, he was third guy. A lot of time when he gets his hands on the ball.
into the outside, and
going all the way back to second and third level, but
Lamb comes out of the backfield. He spins, he can't get the first down.
In the backfield, C.D. Lamb's on the slot off to the left.
The fullback in the backfield. Out of his reach. Flag.
Offense number 60.
In this length at 6'7", but as a big, you got to give KT some credit.
Third down and 11. 1 yard from here. Dak fires. And it right now. They're going to opt.
When you see a field goal kicker come out.
Aubrey's kick. Back on 3.